Well, this is a video that I've been looking forward to making for quite some time. Chris showed up last night and he was here for quite a few hours and he started working on the dash and the inside of the cab. So we've got dashboard, inside of the cab have primer and body work done. So very happy about that. That radio hole looking killer. So pretty cool. Hopefully we can get some color on this by the weekend, because I would like to start putting the inside of the cab together. If I could put the steering column in, make my intermediate shaft for the steering, and start moving from that, start doing the wiring, that would be great. But that happened today. Pretty happy about that. Also, I got my drive shaft back from the drive shaft shop. I'm going to put that in and see if the dimensions are correct. I also started making my gas tank brackets and mounts. Dave over at Rust Hoarder Garage put that same gas tank into his 56 Chevy truck. And that gas tank is out of a 84 G30 van with a carbureted 350. It's a 22-gallon tank. I bought the same straps he did. They were some Dorman. I'll look them up. They were like some Dorman straps, like a $15 for a pair of straps. I think this tank was like $80 with shipping. So can't beat that. So what I have done is I've made a brace to go in the back of the frame to tie my straps to, and I have made a brace to weld into the front for my carriage bolts. So hopefully get to that later tonight. But let me try this drive shaft and see what that looks like. Well, the drive shaft didn't fit. Guy at the drive shaft shop screwed up, and I gave him the measurements, and we're standing there talking about it. And I'm like, bro, I think this thing's got to be cut. He's like, no, I think you'll be good. Well, long and the short is, I put it in, is way too long. So I went, and the funny thing is, the dude, there was a guy in front of me dropping the drive shaft off, and he was leaving as I was getting there. And then this morning I was there early, and the same guy was there dropping his drive shaft back off to the same guy. It was too long. So dude probably just having a bad day. So they're going to make it right. It's not a big deal. So what I got going on now is I am getting my gas tank brackets welded in. So there's the rear brackets, rear straps, things welded in. About to weld in the front strap with the carriage bolts in. I stole this whole setup from Dave at Rust Hoarder Garage at Rust Hoarder Garage. So I'm going to get this thing set up tonight. There's a gas tank. So I'll chime back in once I got all this burned in and a few other little pieces, and then I'll come back and give you the update. Follow up. This is the next day. The drive shaft shop got my drive shaft correct. So hooray, got that bolted in. I got all of my gas tank support structure done, but it's kind of a crappy rainy day, so paint's not really drying quickly. I painted, well, I hit the bottom of the gas tank with some undercoating. It's like super sticky, even though it's been painted like, I don't know, 6, 7 hours ago. So it's not really drying. Got the tank straps shortened. So straps I used were Dorman ST36, and the tank, don't know, can't see the part number, but once the stuff dries, I'm gonna put the tank in the truck, and I got a couple more little things to finish up on the firewall, a couple small holes. Also, the new fenders came in yesterday, front fenders. So there's left and right. And then that box is mufflers. Those Flowmasters were just too wide. They're not going to work. So it's kind of where I'm at the moment. Just sitting here watching paint dry. And once I get past this, I will update with more info. But it's just kind of a crappy rainy day. So once I got some more information, I'll let you know. It's the small victories. So, got the gas tank completed. Got all the pieces welded in. Got the tank in. Sprayed it with some Walmart's Finest undercoating in the can. I put a little bit of sound deadener stuff I got from Amazon around the perimeter of the edges of it so it doesn't squeak. But I'm pretty happy with that. So I welded in a piece of angle, and then I braced it with like a 10-inch piece in the middle, help carry the weight. So let me pick it up and give you the other view. Now I got the side view. It's pretty level. And the back view is some of that stuff I got from Amazon, bases to keep it from squeaking on the bracket, the brace. But yeah, cut the straps to get them to fit. So it's the small victories. You get a few small victories that come to a big victory. So I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm going to wrap this one up. I'm probably going to put the shocks in because I have them and it's rainy and all this stuff's taking forever to dry. So until next time.